All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to practice. For today's flow, we'll be utilizing one block and a strap. If you don't have either of those, that's okay. And let's begin top of mat standing, Tadasana. Turn the palms forward, thumbs out, and then shoulders back. Maybe roll them up and then back. And then lift all 10 toes as you anchor through the balls of the feet as well as the heels lift up through the inner arches. And as you continue to just feel that anchoring through the feet, take a full inhale beyond the lungs to the belly. Keep the engagement of the legs and then open your mouth. Inhale. And exhale as you soften, stay strong. One more breath in. Try to go taller as you draw the breath in deeper. And then keep the chest broad as you exhale and hug navel back to spine. Seal your lips and just draw into Ujjayi, in and out through the nose. Good. And now we'll stand on our block here. And let's stand on the right leg first. So if your foot is longer than your block, just let your toes hang off that front end of the block. And then hover that left leg. And I want you to bring your hands to your hips and try not to let that left hip hike up. Try to level out the hips as you hug your right hip in the socket, draw back through your belly, and just find little circles here through your left leg. Reach through the ball of the foot, and keep that Tadasana-like structure, lifting through the underbelly of the right foot, and really stabilizing by drawing your right hip in, and then switch directions. Try not to rotationally rock the hips side to side. And then just a tree pose. So right heel, left heel to right inner thigh. And then I want you to notice if you tend to sag that right hip out to any extent, hug your hip in, push your heel in your thigh and your thigh back into your heel. So you should really feel that outer hip turn on as you stabilize and activate through that whole right leg. You can keep hands to heart or arms up. But really active tree, pushing left heel all the way through the toes into the inner thigh and vice versa. Notice how you can access your belly more as you do that. Soften the neck. Soften the toes. Feel the ankle working. And then we're going to come into an active release. So you can use your left hand or not, but thumbs back to heart. See if you can just detach that heel and pause. Keep firming the right hip in. And then slowly bring that leg down and step off the block. And just shake it out. Just waking up the hips here. All right, second side. Hands to hips. And again, notice if that right hip's hiking. Try to level out the hips here, draw the belly back, and then spread your right toes. You can point or flex your foot, but just make little circles here. As long as that right leg's engaged all the way through the toes. Keep stabilizing the pelvis by firming the left hip in, and then just switch directions. And then right to trees, so bend the knee and find heel to inseam. And once you find that connection, whether it's down closer towards the knee or up higher, push each into one another, so then you can feel the spine grow out as the navel hugs back. Hands to heart. Shoulders back and down, maybe arms overhead. And just find your focus, your drishti. Come back to the smooth, even breath. Even though it's a static pose, you're very much working. You should feel all those little muscles supporting and stabilizing you. Take one more full breath. And then work towards an active release. Use your right hand or not. Detach the heel, but keep the pose. Left hip in. And then step off. All right, shake out the legs. Hips warm, check. So you'll need your block. Let's just come to our back. Now turning on the core a little more. I want you to take your knees right over your hips. Turn the block, I guess, lengthwise here. Place your forearms on the block. And then keep this connection. Notice your low back and its relationship to the mat. Hug your back ribs, low back down, and then cinch all around the waist. You're not trying to completely flatten, but I want you to really draw back through your low belly. And then shoulders in their sockets. Now keep that. Keep both knees bent. I just want you to tap the right foot down, and then tap the block, and then tap the left foot down. And then notice if you lose the belly, if the low back pulls away. And then soften your neck. You can close your eyes here. So turning on more of the transverse abdominals here. That cinch all around the spine. And if you want to take it further, you can extend the leg out, maybe hover. And feel the relationship of this movement to the outer hips hugging in as well. Back of skull heavy, back of shoulders heavy. Two more each side. And then remove the block. Nicely done. Hug your knees in, split the knees. You can circle them. Maybe a happy baby. And then rock and roll along your spine. And then cross your ankles. Come right to down dog. If you need cow cat, take your time. Fine. Cow and cat. And then settle into downward facing dog. Drop your head, relax your neck. And feel the outer hips as well as the core, just that warmth there within those tissues. I hope you settle into your breath and stabilize the strength it takes to lean into the breath within your downward facing dog. Look to your hands, walk your feet to your hands. Lengthen the spine out, take a full breath in, and exhale, fold. Rise to stand. And then turn your palms out against one another. Tailbone down, side bend to your left. Feel that stretch through that whole right side, down through the hip. Push through your right heel, lift your chin, and try to straighten the arms. Inhale back up. Switch to crossing of the wrist, tailbone down, and then side bend to your right. Push into your left heel. Hips left. Take a full inhale. Keep the legs strong, rise up. Release the clasp, inhale, look up. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, step back to high plank. And then lengthen your center line there and broaden your chest, look forward, Chaturanga, coming back up. Inhale, plank, go back to dog. Let's do that twice more. Ripple forward, plank, lengthen midline, broaden the chest, then just bend the elbows as the navel does. Slow motion plank, lift sitting bones, go back to dog. One more, inhale, plank, lengthen, set up, exhale, Chaturanga. And then all the way down, just point the toes back. Curl the shoulders back, inhale, lift up. Just a baby cobra. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra pose. Lift up from the back of the heart. Keep trying to hug your navel away from the mat. And then pull the hands back towards your hips. Exhale, lower. And then up dog or cobra. First, place the shoulders on the back body. Firm the navel. Inhale, lift up. Open the front body. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look to your hands. Feet to hands, exhale, step or hop. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Sun A, inhale, rise. Fold forward, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Step, hop, float, Chaturanga. Take it through. Up dog or cobra. And downward facing. Take a full breath. And then stretch your right leg up, bend the knee and open the hip. And then we're going to take the right leg out lateral from your left hip in. Draw shoulders over wrists, and then right knee to nose, core plank and step between your hands. Come right to easy twist there. Inhale. We're going to come to left side Skandasana, pivot to your left, bend left knee, exhale. Pivot 90 degrees left again. Inhale, easy twist. To wild thing, left leg goes over. Or you can skip that. Right back to runner's lunge, left heel, right thumb. And then left hand down, left leg up and back. Knee to nose, leg up and back. Knee to nose, leg up and back. Knee to nose, and then step between your hands. Come up to crescent lunge, inhale. Open your arms, twist to the left, and then exalt left hand, belly of back leg, to warrior two. Keep tracking left knee leftward. Take an inhale. Right side Skandasana, turn that foot out, exhale. Now like a boomerang, going back to the left leg, inhale, easy twist. And then straighten and fold. You can step the back foot in for high pyramid, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. And then sweep your left leg up and back. Bend your knee, open your hip. And then lateral left leg, so take it out to the left. Turn your big toe down, firm your right hip in. Now shift shoulders over wrists, simultaneously hugging left knee to chest to step it forward. Come right to right side Skandasana. And just ease into it, and then we'll pivot 90 degrees right. Inhale to easy twist, right arm up. To wild thing, exhale. Look back at your left thumb. Slowly use your core to step back to runner's lunge. Plant the palms down, float the right leg up and back. Try not to scrape the heel. And then knee to nose, core plank, leg up and back, knee to nose. Strong and straight arms, leg up and back, knee to nose. Flex the foot, try to hover it and then step it down. Right side crescent lunge, and then open your arms, twist. Inhale, exalt, crescent. And exhale, right side, warrior two. Bend left knee and turn the foot out as you do that, Skandasana. And then like a boomerang going back to the right leg. Inhale, easy twist, circle the arm up. And then straighten the leg, high pyramid fold. You can step the back foot in. Take one more full breath. And then plant your palms, stretch your right leg up and back. And I want you to bring your right knee to your right upper arm. Hop your left foot in. And now bend your left knee. Get your shoulders over your wrist. Keep your right thigh to your right side body. I want you to see if you can just hop up and kick your, not kick, but clap your feet together and land back on that left leg 2 to 3 times. Just think Baddha Konasana upside down. And then step back, flow it through. It's kind of like finding tree on your hands. Take a moment there. Let's start with the left leg, this one. Inhale, left leg up. And then leg lateral. Keep your hips back, turn the left big toe down. And then shoulders over your wrist, bend the knee to your chest. And step it between your hands. Right in your right side Skandasana. Inhale. To wild thing. Left hand down, pivot 90 degrees right. Exhale, breath in. We're going to add on, exhale, step right foot to left thumb. Maybe step your left leg forward and tap it into a pistol. And then come back to runner's lunge. Right leg high, inhale. Knee to nose. Leg up and back. Knee to nose. Now leg up and back, you can draw knee to nose, step it between, or hop and switch your legs. Getting that right leg between your hands. Crescent lunge, inhale. Open your arms, twist, exhale. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, warrior two. Left side Skandasana, inhale. Going right back to the right leg, easy twist, big circle, and then straighten. Exhale and fold. Soften the right knee, the right leg high, inhale. Turn the foot out, draw the leg right, exhale. Shift shoulders over wrist, now right knee to chest. Step it between, and then left side Skandasana. Pivot left 90 degrees, inhale, easy twist to wild thing. To step left heel, right thumb, stay or right leg forward, tap it with your opposite hand. Step it back to runner's lunge, left leg up, inhale, knee to nose, down dog splits, knee to nose. This third one, your choice, step or hop and switch your legs, land your left foot between. And then coming right to crescent lunge. Inhale, left leg forward. Open arms, twist. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your right knee, inhale, Skandasana. Going back to the left foot, exhale, easy twist. And then circle the arm and fold over that leg. Take a full inhale. Exhale, get your hands down. Try to hover the foot and then sweep it high. Now bend your left knee into your left side body towards the upper arm. Look between your hands and hop the right foot forward and forward and forward as you keep that. And then see if you can clap your feet together, land back on that right foot. 2 to 3, get your hips over your shoulders, knees wide. And then step back, vinyasa. We're gonna do that one more time. Take a full breath, soften the neck. Side out. Starting with the right leg up there, inhale. Turn the foot out, draw the leg lateral. And then knee to chest, draw forward. Step it between, left side skandasana. Make it smooth. Pivot to your left. Wild thing, inhale. Left leg goes over. Left leg steps forward, exhale. Pistol, right leg forward, tap it. And then come to standing splits. Exhale, right leg up. Bend your left knee, lay your belly on your thigh. Come to your fingertips there. Take another inhale. And then get your hands down, left leg up and back. And then step or hop and switch. Off the right leg. Crescent lunge, inhale. Open arms, twist, and exalt. Warrior 2, inhale. Bend right knee, skandasana, exhale. Back to the left foot, easy twist. Big circle. And then straighten and fold, exhale. Left leg up and back, inhale. Keep it high, just draw it out to the left. Exhale from your right hip in. Now draw shoulders over wrist, knee to nose, step it between. To right side skandasana. 90 degrees right, inhale. Left hand down, wild thing. Back to runner's lunge, use your core. And then maybe left leg forward, tap it, pistol. Standing splits on the right leg. But then bend your right knee, bring your belly to your thigh. Firm your right hip in, chest forward, light on the fingertips. Hands down, runner's lunge, and then float your right leg up and back. Step it between or hop and switch off your left foot to crescent lunge. Inhale, open arms, twist right. Inhale, exhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Left side skandasana, inhale. Back to the right leg, easy twist. Circle the right arm and then fold over it. Exhale. And then get your hands down, try to hover the foot, sweep it high. And then right knee, right upper arm. You can hop in or walk your hands back, but keep that connection like it's glued on, heel to bottom. And then little hops off your left foot. See if you can tap your toes together. Get your hips over your shoulders. Pull your chest through your arms, belly back, 3. Push the shoulders away from the jaw, arms in, 2. And then vinyasa. Come into down dog or child's pose. Back to your breath. Oh, I got a big red spider on my yoga towel. Okay, yes, you over there. All right, come back to downward dog. And soften back in your breath, in and out through the nose. Shift your shoulders forward a little, hug your upper arms in, then draw your top thighs back. So you're not losing the length of the neck and really tapping into the strength of your armpits, side ribs, back of the shoulder. Look to your hands there. Step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, fold. Rise to stand. Come right to chair, Utkatasana. Interlace your hands behind your back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, root your knuckles down, and then bring your belly to your thighs. Reach your hips back, and then forehead to knees, round your spine. Lifting your shoulder heads away from your thighs, belly away from your thighs. And then drop more weight back to your heels so you can draw the thighs more parallel to the floor. Inhale back to chair. Fold forward, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen. Vinyasa, step, hop, float. Take your flow through. And then stretch your right leg up there. And just step it between your hands. We're not going to lift the torso, but set up the feet like warrior one. Heel to heel alignment. And then walk your hands inside the foot. And then from your right hip in, just let your head go between your arms. As you push the floor away with your hands, try to put less weight in the right hip and foot. More weight back into your left leg and foot. Wrap the triceps down. Draw your right sitting bone towards your left heel. And just let your head go. Breathe into the back body, full breath in. And then walk your hands just to frame your foot. Come up to warrior one. And then vinyasa, find your flow. Any variation. Step your left foot between your hands. Now bring your right knee down. I want you to frame your left foot here. Stretch your right arm out. Bicep in line with ear, and then on a diagonal towards the left. So you feel a nice release through the right side body. Then you can start to walk your left hand back, maybe to a block. But keep lengthening your tailbone forward, cinching your low belly away from your left thigh. And if you need more, lift your right knee. Pull the left heel underneath you, lift the side ribs up. Take another full breath in. And then knee down, frame your left foot. Come to down dog splits, right to standing splits, the back of the mat. You're on your right leg. See if you can come back to that belly to thigh connection and maybe grab half wrap, right hand to ankle, or both hands around it. But from your right hip in. And reach your left leg up and then back. And then come back to the hands, just walk them back to down dog splits. Inhale here. Now behind the ball of the right foot, we're gonna take little hops off the right foot to land right foot between our hands. So we're not gonna switch our legs. So it might be very low and just get there after 3 to 5. Or hop up on your L. You might bring right knee, right side body. You might take left leg out. So it's like a puppy press. And then the right foot between your hands there. Inhale, reverse warrior. Tip to your left. And then keep tipping your left to straighten your right leg. But I want you to keep the strength in that back leg, the left leg, as you work a side bend to your left there to free up through the right side body. And then keep the strength in the left leg. Lift the torso up, flip the palms to the ceiling, and then hinge to your right. Keep working your right sitting bone toward your left foot. Trikonasana. Tick-tock the arms. And then you can extend bicep to ear. But again, no weight on that right shin. So if your hand is there, it's just grazing. You're not bearing weight on it. By lifting through the right side body. And hugging the skin of your right hip back. And then rotate. Come up to horse pose. I want you to bend your right elbow. Find somewhere on your upper arm and then bend your left elbow. And then as you drop your seat, turn your heels in and bring the upper palate back. Try to lift your chin a little, thighs back a lot. And then just straighten your arms. So again, you're crossed at your wrist, palms press. And then maybe lift one heel, lift other heel. Push your palms together. Knit your front ribs back. Lift your heels a little higher. And then bring your heels down. Cactus your arms. Bring your hands to your thighs. And then bring your left hand, keep your legs. Left hand under your heart. Stretch your right arm up. And just like we did in side angle, bicep to ear. Push your left thigh away from you. And now look down, walk your left hand inside your left foot. Come into side angle from here. Straighten the right leg. Bend the right elbow. You can take a half bind. Again, strong right leg. Take a full inhale. And then set up for humbled warrior here. So heel toe the left foot out. Spin your right foot towards the right corner of the mat. And press your palms down like you're in down dog. But I like to rock back to my heel and then to my left ball of foot, just so I can get more power through the back leg here. Less in the left leg. And then spin your left inner thigh behind you. Wrap your triceps down. Hug your left hip in. All the strength in the legs, nothing in the neck. Slow down the breath. And then inhale, walk the hands to frame the left foot. Come up to Virabhadrasana A. Full breath in. Vinyasa. Take it through your flow. And then just step your right foot between your hands. Bring your back knee down. And already get strong in that left foot. As you push down, pull it underneath you to steer your tailbone forward. All right. And then come to your right fingertips, maybe a block. But left bicep in line with ear. Draw a line to your right on a diagonal. Then keep that as you walk your right hand back. So you're getting deep into that left outer hip as well as the side body. Maybe lift your left knee. Take a full inhale. Bring your knee down, frame the right foot, and then right leg up and back. Square off your hip, and then walk your hands to your left leg here. Bend your left knee a little, lengthen the spine out, and then fold standing splits. Check out the right toes are turning down. You might lower the height of the leg. And as you firm your left hip in, then you can grow the leg out from that length. Keeping the hips neutral. You might take left hand to ankle, maybe both hands to ankle. Okay, it's going to have to shift down rather than back, unless you're really talented. Keep the right leg really strong. Belly back, shoulders lift, full breath in. Hands down, walk it back to down dog splits, and keep that in the legs. You're all set up. We're going to take those hops off the left foot. It might be little. If you're getting the L, point your feet, squeeze the center line, maybe left knee, left side body. Right leg out. And then left foot down. Inhale, reverse warrior. And try to get your left thigh parallel. Tip your tailbone towards that left heel, and that's going to drop your right hip. And then lift your right inner thigh, squeeze it to the bone as you plug that thigh back. And then keep that, just straighten your left leg and keep tipping to your right. Take a full breath in. Neutralize the spine. I like to shorten my stance. Trikonasana. Strong back leg. Push to the right heel, reach to the left pinky. Get long, get long, get long, get long, but then left hip in. Tuck the arms. Left hip away from a wall behind you. Back of heart into it. Or think more bottommost rib. Maybe bicep to ear. Lift your right inner thigh. Squeeze your left quad of the bone. Take a full breath. Come up to horse, 1. And then bend your left elbow first, then your right. Drop your seat. Take the upper palate of your mouth back and lift up through your elbows. Hollow out the armpits, draw back through the belly. And then just straighten your legs so the palms press. And then lift your heels. You might challenge your gaze and look up. Heels higher, thighs back, tailbone dog down, spine long. 3, 2, heels down. Get your hands to your knees there. Come halfway forward. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow. Exhale, round. One more, cow. Round. Cow. Keep the length. Keep the legs. Right hand down. All right, spin your heels in more. Left arm up. Look to the pinky and then bicep to ear. Now push your right knee away from you. Draw your sitting bones back. Lengthen crown of head out. 3, 2, look to your right hand and just walk inside the right foot. Turn your toes to the short end of the mat and come to side angle. Maybe a half bind or full. And then release your hands there. Come into dancing monkey. Heel toe the right foot out. Twist to your right, draw the left heel in. And just get a nice release through the front of the left hip and quad. Maybe right outer hip as well if you come to the blade edge of your right foot. Second side, so we'll just use our hands to come to the opposite end of our mat. Right hand down, walk left foot out, and then twist to your left. Grab the back ankle. Keep the breath full. And then come back through center here. Turn the feet parallel, inhale, flat back. Exhale and fold, Prasarita. So your variation, take about a minute. You want to just be in the straddle fold and drape. Maybe grab the ankles or find an inversion. If you're upside down, start to make your way out. Take an inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, pivot around. Just frame whichever foot you need to get back forward facing. Take your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. And then bring your knees down. I just want to make sure you have your strap, if you're using one this morning. Just fold it in half and have it at the top end of the mat. Downward facing. And then ripple forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga to the belly. And then you'll take the strap in both hands. Try to break the strap apart, and the strap is wider than shoulder width apart. We're just gonna work on some mobility of the shoulders. Forehead down, pubic bone down. Inhale, lift the legs, the arms ahead, and then circle the arms back. Try to break the strap, exhale, lower, keep that. Inhale, lift up, circle the arms forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift and circle back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, circle forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, circle back. Exhale, lower. Lift, circle forward. Exhale, lower. Now keep the strap. I want you to walk your feet together. Inhale, lift up. And you might have to use your right foot to come onto your left hip. And then lift up, break the strap. You need to shorten your grip. Try to stay in that left hip, roll your right hip towards it. I know this is hard. Try to lift through the right side body, navel to spine, 3. Contract right side body, 2. Back to belly, 1. And then you can use your left or right foot. Get to your right side. And then lift up. And just balancing here and break the strap, upper back broad, navel to spine. Pretend you love it. 3, point your feet. 2, to the belly. Try to use control to just find it. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, lower. Nicely done. Take it back to child's pose. Downward facing dog. All right, from in your down dog, take a breath there, take an inhale. And then either hop to chair and set up crow, or if you're comfortable, you can find feet together, find your crow hops. And then maybe elbows to knees. Ideally, we'll all find crow together. Push them out away. Use those side core muscles as well as the low deep belly. Upper back. And then bring your feet down, rock back, find crow on your back, and then find crow on the mat. So come back to your second crow. Try to tip into it. Hug in, lift up. You might be stepping on a block here, or just lift up one foot. Rock back, crow on your back. Rock forward, crow on the mat. Feet down, now rock back. Think Skandasana. I want you to straighten your right leg out. Left knee stays bent. Come up like this. So you're right in Skandasana. And then go side to side, using those outer hip muscles. And then rock back, other leg, right knee in, left leg out. Right foot down, lift the torso, and then go side to side. One more each. Rock back, right leg long, lift up, side to side, outer hips hug in. Rock back, right knee in, left leg out, side to side. And then push through your standing, your right knee to come to stand top of mat. Use your hands if you need to. All right, left leg over, left arm under. Just find eagle here. Drop your seat. And then come right to warrior three with eagle arms. Find the center line, cinch all around it there. Runner's lunge, right leg up and back, inhale. Hop and switch or step, exhale. Come back to eagle, inhale. To warrior three. Find that center line. Heavy in the right heel, maybe bend in the right knee. Release the hands, runner's lunge, push through the hands, float the right leg up. Don't open the hip, hop and switch your step. Right to eagle, left leg over, left arm under. Keep the arms, warrior three. Hands down, leg up and back. And then hop and switch or just step. And then come into reverse warrior. Take a big breath in. And then get your right hand down outside the foot. And then heel toe the foot off to the left. Come into fallen triangle and get your right shoulder blade underneath you. And then left arm up. Now we're going to bring right knee to left elbow. And then tap the foot. Knee to elbow, tap, arm up. Knee to elbow, tap. If you want to add, hover the hip as well. And you should feel it pretty quickly. Hello, side body. Now you're awake. Last 3, 2, 1. Wild thing. Left leg over. Right leg over, I'm sorry. Take it up and back. And then take your vinyasa. Full breath in. Side out. Down dog, look forward. You can hop to chair or work on knees wide, sit back to heels, hug upper arms in. Maybe find those body cone hops in air. And you can hold that. You don't have to take it to crow. Those finding crow, knees, upper arms, push away. And then feet down, let's rock back. Try to keep the knees to upper arms. And then tip in, push down, lift up, hold. Feet down, sit back. Last one. And then rock back. Right knee stays in, left leg long, skandasana. And then side to side. Rock back, left knee to chest, right leg long, skandasana. Side to side. That's not okay on your knee, just skip it. Left leg long, side to side. Left knee bent, right leg long, side to side. So much that you can stand up, push away, top of the mat. For this one, clasp your hands behind, right leg over. Now I'm doing the opposite of that protraction, retracting the shoulder blades. Squeeze the thighs, warrior three. Roll right inner thigh up, chest forward. Now free up the hands, left leg up. Step or hop and switch. Push down, right leg over, clasp the hands. Upright the torso, right leg back through warrior three. Hands down as you step back. Without scraping the heel, stretch the leg up. Hop and switch your step. Crane pose, right knee over, clasp, right leg back, full breath in, down dog splits. Take your transition, top of mat, left leg lands. Inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, get your left hand down, outside the foot. Heel toe the right foot to your right, left foot to your right. And then you'll connect elbow to knee. If you want to add, also hover that hip. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Right hand down, left leg over. Wild thing. Lift up. And then just gaze to your right thumb, square your chest, square your hips, vinyasa. Take it through your flow. And just sit back in Virasana for a moment, whether it's on the heels or between them. And you close your eyes. And back to the state of the body. Away from any thoughts. I'm just feeling what's here right now. And then just make your way back to tabletop and right to downward facing dog. Right leg up there and just take it to half pigeon. And then you might use your blocks. I want you to stay upright for this first phase. Get your left knee in. And then you'll take your left hand back as you bend the knee. Right hand to right thigh. take your left index finger between your first and second toe, and then see if you can pull that heel towards your sitting bone. And just be mindful of that left knee. It's going to want to kind of creep off to the left. You might walk the knee towards the midline. And if that's not accessible, just grab the ankle. Maybe up your other hands on a block there to stabilize and lift up. And keep working what feels like your left sitting bone towards your right heel. So then you can cinch around the waist and not sink and sag into the lumbar, even if the right sitting bone lifts. Now, if you're comfortable, that right hand will take its way across the chest to find the foot. Actually, let's just use this right hand to get the left elbow forward and up. Right hand back to thigh. And we might find right hand around left bicep. Kind of like how we were in horse with these kind of box arms here. Maybe grab your foot. Rajakapotasana, look up, hug in. Using the culmination of hips and core, as well as spine stability to draw the back of the heart up. When you're ready, take your time, gently release your hands, release your foot. And then walk your hands forward. I think a twist, a threading of the left arm under would be nice here. You don't have to, you can just lay out in your favorite variation. But if that left arm's going under, maybe your right hand behind the back and find your big toe. Slowly walk your hands in. Scoot your left knee forward. And then right leg up and back. Roll the hip open. Circle the ankle. Give yourself whatever exit you want here. We'll just take it to the second side. Take the left leg up. Set up half pigeon, but keep the torso lifted. Scoot the right knee forward from the toes, left hip back. Left hand, left thigh, right arm back towards foot. Index finger between first and second toe. As you pull the heel in, try to rotate leftward. Hug the low belly back to lift the spine, as well as stabilize and support those areas we tend to sink, compress. If you want to take it deeper, just use your left-handed guide. So you can flip the grip, and the right elbow will go forward as it hugs in, then up. Then you might take your left hand, just thread it to the outer arm, or grab the foot, hug your elbows in. You're not forcing it, it should feel pretty available. You'll know it. And then when you're ready, take your time, exhale. Walk it forward with the hands here, lay your belly out. And then right arm under, right temple down. And then left hand behind the back. Maybe a peace finger grip with a big toe. And just let that left hip get heavy. And the thing I love about this practice most is it really brings our awareness on the cohesion of the body as a whole. It's not about just having strong hips and quads and flexible hamstrings or a really strong core or shoulders or chest. It's this interconnection of every area of the body. Working together to find mobility and strength, specifically around the main joints there. And from that awareness, we can take it off our mat into our just gait cycle and how we hold ourselves up when we sit, stand. It's the patterns of our life. Take one more full breath. And then take your time coming out. Plant the hands, scoot the right knee forward. You might even just come to tabletop and you can shake your heels in and out. Or open the hip. And then hop through to a seat. Just lie all the way back. And let's set up for bridge pose here. So feet flat. And arms extended. Lift the hips, clasp the hands. If you're ready for full wheel, go ahead, or you might stay just in supported bridge. You can do multiple reps. Some days I like to just linger and hold. You might take a progression from bridge to wheel. And then slowly make your way out and just come to Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of feet together. Seal your knees like a book. Extend the legs out straight, palms down, and then lift the legs up for shoulder stand, hands to low back. Maybe walk your hands up your back to lift your hips away from your shoulders. Press back through the back of the skull to create more space between the lowest jaw and the chest. Stay or take it to shoulder stand, or rather to plow. And if you're comfortable, Karnapidasana, knees bend around the ears, squeeze in. And then come back to plow. Shoulder stand. And then turn your thumbs towards your spine, fingers wrapped towards your navel. Bend one knee towards the floor. So we can come into a supported bridge from here. And then take the heels of your hands right under that triangular bone, your sacral spine. Those navi joints there. And just feel that support of the low back. And maybe one last wheel pose to lift up. And make your way down. Feet flat, right leg over left. Just find your supine twist. And then second side, left leg over right. And then back to center. Step your feet off the mat and just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Release the legs straight. And rest in Shavasana, finding full release, whole body restoration. Just let the pelvis be like the anchor now. The sits bones, the back of the pelvis. And feel spacious to the front of the pelvis. Creates that freedom through the rest of the body, through the limbs, the extremities, up through the spine. And allow the stillness and the silence to create a place for the mind to rest. Just gradually coming up to a comfortable seated position. Draw your gaze back inward. Notice what's there. And then just lean back into that steadiness of the breath. The space between the brows. The stillness and peace around you. And as a gesture of gratitude, bring your hands to your heart. Thank you all for sharing today. Namaste.